Hello everyone, we are back at the round table. Today we are joined with Phil, Nick, and John, and we're discussing our dream teams for the Sweet 16. We are only doing players that are currently in the tournament though, so we got to limit it to that, but we can take it away with John.
All right, so at my point guard spot, I'm going to take Peyton Pritchard from Oregon. He's dropped a pair of 17-point plus games and had some assists going on. I think that he's really shooting the ball well. Shooting guard, I want Bryce Brown out of Auburn. Absolutely torched Kansas. Dude can light it up from three and put a game away in the first half. At the small forward position, I want DeAndre Hunter out of Virginia. His defense is fantastic, and he shoots at a 40% clip from downtown. What more can you ask for out of that? Power forward, I will take Zion Williamson because
Easy.
obviously he's going to be on everybody's team here. And at center, I'm going to take Brandon Clark because that man is an absolute monster. There's nothing he can't do in the post. He can block shots, he can score, he can rebound, and I think the great 1-2 combo of him and Zion in the post will be just phenomenal.
True.
I'm going to go with, starting for me, my point guard is going to be Carson Edwards, just an absolute pure scorer. Some have labeled him a chucker, but it's been working out for him in the tournament as he's shooting at 56% from three in his last game for 42 points. Next to him, I'm going to put Jarrett Culver out of Texas Tech, who is kind of a hybrid 2-3, but he'll work at either one. And he just has the best all-around game of anyone in the tournament so far, averaging nearly a triple-double and having 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists in his latest game. Next to him, maybe slightly out of position, is Zion, who is definitely just an absolute monster, can basically score at will, and hard to find anyone even close to being like him. Rounding out the team, I have Brandon Clark again from Gonzaga, who's just absurdly shooting 77% from the field so far in the tournament, including 83% in his latest game. And rounding out, I have Kenny Wooten from Oregon at the 5, who was able to put together 7 total blocks in his one latest game and 11 total in the tournament, which is just unreal.
Definitely good lineups, gentlemen. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and start with my shooting guard. The best name in all of college basketball, Admiral Schofield out of Tennessee. Super athletic wing player, great defender. He scored 19 in both tournament games so far. So he's just a good guy to light the fire in your team. And then I'm going to go with Zion Williamson. Big surprise. How could you leave him off your team? I don't even need to go into his stats other than that he averages over 20 and 9 rebounds a game, shoots at an unbelievable rate, and he scored 32 points on arguably the toughest matchup in the country, Taco Fall, against UCF this past weekend. And then I'm going to go with Rui Hachimura out of Gonzaga, projected lottery draft pick out of Tokyo, Japan. Shoots 60% from the field, 20 points per game, rebounds well. He's been a little quiet in the tourney, so I expect him to blow up the rest of the way. And at center, I have out of UNC, Luke May. Really well-rounded player, tons of experience, goes to class after winning the national championship at 8 a.m., so you know he's going to be a good teammate as well. And then given that I have all these great scorers and good players on my team, I need a really good floor general out there to distribute the ball, play great elite defense on the perimeter, and that man is Xavier Simpson. 9+ assists in his last 5 games. I think he is the perfect fit to a team that has a bunch of scorers on it. He doesn't need to score a lot, but he's going to facilitate, and he's going to make sure these guys get open looks. So that's going to be my starting 5 going forward.
Those are all great lineups. I'm surprised if you're talking about names, no one's mentioned Bol here, which would actually be.
He left already?
No, it's
he's
not
not
Oregon.
He's still on the
anymore,
team,
but-
kind of.
He's there. He's there.
Okay.
But still, you got to mention him.
It's hard to argue with his production in the tournament.
Of course. No, and I'm a big fan of a bunch of guys who may not have too much impact in the tournament, because I would also have P.J. Washington on my team, because he's not here right now, but when he comes back, he's going to be looking good. I also agree with your Carson Edwards pick. Putting up 42 points, you can't really go wrong with that. But
Points
yeah.
win games. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
That's
you must
true.
want to win games with points because I think your lineup might be slightly defensively challenged, to be
Hey,
honest.
Jarrett Culver is going to hold that together.
And
Brandon
then-
Clark, great defense.
I like your post defenders in general, but I think you might run into a little trouble defending the perimeter with Zion at a small forward spot and then Clark and Wooten on
It's
the
hard
inside.
to find anyone that moves like him.
Yeah, that's true, and that's very true. But Carson can't really defend from the point guard position, in my opinion. You might struggle with some wings.
Yeah, well, we may have our disagreements here, but I think overall, all of our teams would put up a pretty good fight against each other. But
Definitely agree.
I believe that'll do it here for the round table. Thank you for joining us, and always have a great day.